Hello everybody, welcome to Lobes fails at Salt and Sanctuary. This is a Dark Souls-esque game where when you die, you return back to your, last save point sort of deal. Filled with secrets, bosses, encounters, all the good stuff. So I'm going to be starting my second Let's Play, and I thought I might record it and put it on YouTube. So, let's begin. Lobes fails at Salt and Sanctuary. Call myself an earlobes, naturally. So, I am thinking of doing something of a strength build. So, my obvious choices would be Paladin, Knight, maybe even Pauper if I felt like it. But I think I'm just gonna choose the normal route and go a Knight here. Effects. Let's start with the Grasping Ring. Is just one of my favorite ones to start with. We can keep the hair the same, except make it nice and blonde. Unkept, eye color brown. Let's make our origin. Let's just choose the regular Ascria, shall we? Or shall we go something more interesting? Nah, let's just keep it regular. Alright, let's venture forth. This world has known war for centuries, but peace is finally preciously near. We deliver the princess to the kingdom across the sea, where a marriage alliance would save us all. Failing this mission would surely plunge us into darker days. Oh, look. Oh, hello. They want to kidnap our lady. Oh, ransom her. Oh, he's dead. So, combat is quite gory, but very visceral. So you can feel all your actions being put in very well. You see up there, that must be our princess that we're trying to save. Go up and save our princess, shall we? Oh, would you look at that? The unspeakable deep. Oh no. Yeah, you see how much health damage you can do in one shot? Anyway, the main point of this is to show you that you cannot defeat him here first. If you do, you do get a nice secret item and a lot of stuff to start with. Failing this mission would surely plunge us into darker days. I awoke to the sounds of waves crushing on rock, and I knew I was alive. I must find the princess. So, let's find this princess, shall we? Hello there. You're just a fleshy bit of flotsam, washed ashore with the rest of us, You want a shelter, you want sanctuary, but what is sanctuary without faith? There is an empty sanctuary on the beach. You can claim it for your creed. Tell me, do you keep the new gods? No. Rare. So you're a pilgrim of Devara. Your sort has always been dying out for centuries, I'm afraid. No, I'm not. Do you hold no gods at all? You are either brave, foolish, or from the north. You don't look particularly brave, but you don't seem particularly foolish either. You a mountainsmith? I am indeed. Our iron ones. They believe in no gods, believing instead in the iron will of men. They love steel, but hate magic. Are you a member of the Iron Ones, then? Yes. No gods will help you here, except this metal icon, then. So these are your tutorial messages scattered around. Yep, shows you how to parry. Pretty simple stuff. Ooh, a sanctuary key. It's just what we needed. Ah yes, the classic. So, if we go into our inventory here, we can see if we go, that our second loadout, we are two-handing the Varangian Spatha. Or, on our first loadout, we can use the shield and the Spatha. Two-handing it does more damage, of course, but at the cost of your block is nowhere close to being as strong. Oh, lovely visitors. Let's claim this sanctuary, shall we? The Iron Ones are your go-to faction for your strength builds. So, due to us being just a regular old strength build, if we look at the tree of skill here, are going to be going down this direction. All the way over the right here, hopefully. And by the end of the playthrough, we'll be all the way over here. Let us continue on, shall we? Look at the view. The things in the background. That right there is a screenshot. So yeah, these guys, first archers in the game, quite problematic if you don't shield. Oh, just seeps away at your health a little bit. These bodies seem to always be randomized. Every time they have different equipment and armor and weapons. Very interesting. Obviously an omen of some sort. The Festering Banquet. The first area of the game, well, true area of the game where you're actually able to combat enemies. So yeah, at the beginning here, our combos are going to be quite simple, just sword them to death. But later on, as we continue, we may refine our combos and get better ways of fighting. Ooh, that's very interesting. We already have a quite nice upgrade item there. It's very lucky on our part. Oh look, nice shortcut. If we continue on to the right here, we can see, oh, it's a gate with a little lever behind it. You won't be seeing that a lot. It's not the first, nor is it the last time you'll be seeing something like that. So yes, this up here are our items. We can equip them down here. These replenish every time you go and rest at the sanctuary. So we're going to want to use those before we use stuff like our red flasks or any other healing item. These bundles of salt, these will give us salt, used for level ups. Very useful, very useful. So, I'm going to eat a nice hearty roll here. These little platforms, marked with like this kind of weird ricketiness, they will fall after you walk on them, as such. So, we should take these stairs. It's a nice item up there. Let's go and check it out, shall we? Torch and throwing daggers. This might come in handy later. This is your first kind of introduction to, yes, the dogs. Oh! Obviously, we encountered a glitch. Very intriguing. But, hey, I will not look at the gift horse in the mouth. This, as you can see, is a completely different area. That's where we just were. We glitched through the wall down to the bottom. That is very funny. I've never seen that before. Actually, if we continue up here, we can find our first little kind of checkpoint in the game. Not exactly sanctuaries, but they do allow you to save and leave the game. Alright, so over here is not where the boss is, but you can find some nice optional items. Ah, yes, the rogue's armor. That is if you want to go more light build. It's quite useful. Especially later on in the game when you are really worried about your equip load and what you're using. It's good to have light equipment like that just to supplement so you don't have to wear heavy gauntlets or something. Anyway, we got the bandaged ring here. Another ring to add to our collection. This one reduces wounding effect. You can't see it right now, but as we take more damage, our maximum health also takes damage sometimes. And this ring makes it less apparent. So we can basically survive without going to a sanctuary for a lot longer without the with the ring on. So, if we go back over here, we can see this is, again, above the area we were just in. Ah yes, the famous bats. They do poison to you. Very, very annoying if you can't take care of them quickly. Anyway, this is where we'll stop our first episode. Next episode, we shall continue and fight the first boss of the game at the top of this tower, the Festering Banquet. Well, I'll see you guys next time on Lobes Fails, Salt and Sanctuary.